Hi, this is Max with 254 Repair. In this video, we're going to show you how we repair the broken digitizer of an iPad 2. We're going to focus also on the tool that you're looking at right now, which is the iPad press. This press allows to give our clients 90 days warranty and ensure that the digitizer is not going to come off after we glue it back to your iPad. We're going to start with opening the iPad. We're going to heat up the area where the Wi-Fi antenna is, and that's what you're looking at right now. And we're going to work our tool all the way down to the corner, and we're going to continue. Now at this moment we actually going to fast forward the video because I'm pretty sure you've seen many other ones where they go over the process of removing the broken glass. It's not rocket science. You just gotta make sure that you don't damage anything and that you are cleaning up the area really good in order to put the new adhesive. We have completely deglued the digitizer from the frame, so now we're gonna cut off the flex cable since we're gonna be replacing this digitizer. Additionally, we're gonna save the home button assembly. Do not remove the screws, just heat it up a little bit and remove the glue from the home button assembly and the home button itself. Additionally, we're gonna save the camera bracket in order to put it back on the new digitizer. Now we're gonna take the new digitizer and we are going to add the home button and home button bracket to it. I'm gonna fast forward to this part because it's pretty much self-explanatory. You're gonna put glue on it and you're gonna glue it back to the new digitizer. Just remember that it goes pointing up like if it was a pyramid. Don't put it upside down. It will cause a lot of problems and you will have to open the iPad again. Now we are going to bring the rest of the iPad back to our workbench and we're going to remove the LCD. There's 4 screws that hold that LCD, one on each corner. We're going to remove them, remove the LCD connector, put the LCD to the side. Make sure you do not touch the LCD with your fingers. You're going to spend a lot of time removing your fingerprints from that screen if you do. And we're gonna remove the flex cable, whatever's left of the digitizer that's still attached to the logic board, and replace it with a new one. Put back the LCD back in place and we'll stop the video right there and show you the details of how to do it in a way that it won't come off. After removing the last piece of the digitizer and cleaning up the frame of the iPad, we're going to start adding the adhesive that is going to hold that digitizer back in place. Again, there's not too much to explain here. Just replace the adhesive that you removed with new adhesive. Once you have the frame completely ready to glue the new digitizer in, we'll stop the fast forwarding and go over the details of how to do it properly. At this moment, we're ready to put back the LCD. As you notice, the digitizer is connected. And now we're going to put back the LCD into the iPad, connect the LCD cable to it. And we're going to do a little test before we close that iPad so we know for sure that the LCD has no issues before we glue everything back together. So as you can see, we got a working LCD. We got a frame that is ready to take the new digitizer, glue it back in place. So we're gonna go over some little details that will make the difference between you doing this repair once and for all, or having to do it again 1 or 2 months later on when that glue comes apart. Okay, this is a different iPad, but we are at the same part of the repair procedure. The LCD is good to go. We got a brand new digitizer and we have glue adhesive strips all around the frame. So we're gonna go ahead and continue with the steps that need to be taken care of. First of all, we're gonna go over what adhesive we use. You'll find on eBay, on many other sites, that you can buy the black one. Well, we use the red one. This one, you actually can find it from sellers that sell it for handcraft activities and stuff like that. We've been repairing iPads for over 2 years, and I can tell you that this one, it will work, but it's not the greatest thing out there. That red one on the left, that is a really good adhesive that will actually stick and keep that digitizer in place, and you won't have no problems with it coming coming off the frame. We're gonna go ahead and remove the protected plastic. As I said, it's two sides adhesive, double-sided adhesive. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the plastic that covers it and move on with the rest of the repair. Okay, as you may notice, I'm putting my fingers on that LCD. Well, like I said, this is a different iPad, and in this one we actually replaced the LCD. So that LCD has a protective plastic layer on top of it, and that's why I have the luxury of putting my fingers on it and not be concerned with fingerprints or nothing like that. You'll see how we remove that protective layer off of it, and it's completely clean, nice and shiny. At this point, we clean up the LCD for the last time with compressed air, and very carefully we're gonna put that digitizer back in place. I'm gonna tuck in that flex cable right there and make sure that the digitizer is fitting properly in the frame. And we're gonna get a close-up with the camera. As you can see, we're gonna make sure that all corners are in, and we're gonna start pressing and making sure that there's no pressure points, there's no broken glass, there is nothing that we missed that now is in between that new digitizer and the LCD, the iPad frame, or anything else. Now this is the part where we bring in the iPad press into the game. Like I said, this tool is amazing. I mean, I got no other words to put it. Something simple as a press to keep the digitizer will make a lot of difference in the quality of your repairs. It has groups where, or they work the shape of the home button into the top part of it to make sure that you're not putting any pressure on that home button. And it has 8 screws that actually put even pressure throughout the entire digitizer screen, and make sure that you're not using little clips or something like that that will put pressure just in certain points and let the rest of the digitizer just lift up and give you problems later on. Like I said, it will make the difference between you having a good iPad for a couple months and then having your digitizer come up, or having a good repair done once and for all. We're gonna start tightening up the screws, and we're gonna do it in the same way that you will the same way that you will put in the wheel of a car in a crisscross pattern. At this moment, we are gonna finish closing it up and put our work order number on it and let it sit up for about 12 hours. It is not required, but that is our procedure. We fix the iPad and we leave it in the iPad screen press for about 12 hours. Probably you can get away with doing it for 2 or 3 hours, and that should be enough. But in our case, we prefer to make sure that the client is not going to have any issues with it. Now what we're doing is we are actually opening, we're gonna bring another one, the one that we did in the beginning of the video, the black one, and we're gonna open it up and show you the results. This one was done the day before that the white one was done, so it's been in there for at least 24 hours. And we're gonna show you how well this iPad screen press works. Now, we don't make this device, we don't make this tool. We got a couple samples of it. Like I said, it's a prototype from a company that they've been really cool. They sent us two to try them, and we love them. If I'm not mistaken, you can actually buy this product in their website, that is www.ipadscreenpress.com. If you do this for a living, if you fix iPads for a living, if you fix cell phones, you have a cell phone repair shop like we do, I will definitely suggest you to invest in a couple of these presses. They will make your life a lot easier and the quality of your repairs a lot better. So this is the final result. As you can see, there is a really good bond between the digitizer and the frame. The iPad press kept a reasonable amount of pressure against it for the last 24 hours probably in this iPad. So we got a good bond between the digitizer and the frame, which will prevent that digitizer from coming off, or at least it will make it less likely to do it. If you ever repair an iPad before, you know what I'm talking about. If you own a shop, you definitely know what I'm talking about. So hopefully this video has been useful for you. We are not Hollywood. We're not a big repair shop with a recording studio and all that stuff. So we apologize if the quality of our videos are not what you were expecting. We hope that our videos are useful or informative to our audience. And thank you for watching. If you are in Temple, Fort Hood, Killeen, Copper's Cove, and you have a broken iPad, a broken cell phone, come and visit us. Visit our website, 254repair.com, and take a look at our products and services. Thank you very much.